Assalamualaikum. The 1Q84 Trilogy by Haruki Murakami. Our mummy was late for an urgent meeting. She was in a taxi. Traffic was at a standstill because of an accident up ahead on the highway. The taxi driver suggested that she took an escape stairway to the highway below and then take a train to her destination. She couldn't afford to miss her appointment, so that was what she did. Shortly after, she started to notice subtle differences around her. The police uniform and the weapon the police carried. Then she found that she missed a major event that took place 3 years ago that led to a reform in the police force. That was very strange. She always kept herself up to date with the latest news and happenings. How could she possibly have missed it? One night, she looked up and saw 2 moons in the sky instead of one. Our mummy was a fitness and martial art instructor. She was also a personal trainer to a rich dowager. Over time, the two became close and trusted each other. The dowager ran a safe house for abused women and children. She introduced our mummy to 10-year-old Tsubasa. People found her sleeping rough and reported her to the authorities, and she was eventually sent to the safe house. No one knew where she came from and what happened to her. A doctor who examined Tsubasa confirmed signs of terrible abuse. She was so traumatized she couldn't speak. The only thing she kept repeating was that the little people did it. Tengo was a math teacher and a novelist wannabe. In his free time, he worked on his novel and wrote articles. His latest assignment, given by an editor named Komatsu, was to read stories submitted for a Young Writer Award. Tengo didn't find anything worthy of the award, even though there was one story, Air Chrysalis, that showed potential if the writer, Fukaeri, had someone to guide her. After reading Air Chrysalis, Komatsu agreed with his evaluation. The story had potential if only someone helped to polish it. Komatsu asked Tengo to do it. Tengo refused because that would be fraud. Komatsu persuaded Tengo to meet the 17-year-old Fukaeri before deciding. The meeting with Fukaeri got Tengo intrigued. She didn't mind if Tengo rewrote Air Chrysalis, provided that Tengo met her guardian, Professor Abisuno, and so Tengo went to meet him. Abisuno told Tengo how Fukaeri became his ward. Abisuno and her father, Fukada, were good friends in university. After Fukada left the university, he established a farming commune called Sakigake. Fukaeri grew up there. Abisuno was very fond of her, but over the years, the two families drifted apart. 7 years ago, Fukaeri suddenly showed up at Abisuno's doorstep. One look at her and he knew something was horribly wrong. He tried to get in touch with her parents but couldn't find them. He even asked the police to help track them down, but to no avail. Initially, Fukaeri wouldn't speak, so Abisuno wasn't able to get any information from her. Gradually, she recovered and started speaking, but refused to talk about what happened. He thought it was best not to force her. Abisuno agreed to have Tengo rewrote Air Chrysalis because he suspected that the story held a key to unraveling the mystery about what happened to Fukaeri and her parents. He hoped that publishing it would rattle the people he believed were holding her parents as prisoners. Air Chrysalis was about a young girl who lived in a commune. She was given the responsibility of taking care of a blind goat. When the goat died because she was negligent, she was sent into isolation as a punishment, and that was when she encountered the little people. In her story, there were two moons in the sky. Ayomami and Tengu had crossed paths when they were children. Neither had ever forgotten the other. After 20 years, unknown to them, there was an unseen force that would either bring them together or tear them apart forever. I love the twists and turns of this story. You won't regret reading this trilogy, and you can get it using the links in the description. If you like listening to me babbling about books, please subscribe and turn on notification. Thank you.